Hi everyone, Catherine Grill here. I'm the CEO and one of the founders of Neolth. Today I'm going to be walking you through Neolth's educator platform for teachers and how to use some of our more advanced practices and how to use some of our mindfulness practices, which are really popular. So I'm going to share my screen and I'll walk you through it. So again, I'm on Neolth's educator platform. I went to cloud.neolth.com and logged in. And now I'm in the practices section. In another video, I walk you through how to access this library and how to sort and find different practices. But today, I want to start with walking you through some of our more advanced practices. In another video, I walk you through the beginner ones, but today we're going to be focusing on meditation. So a lot of you have heard of meditation. It's typically a seated practice. These are audio guides where we'll have a doctor or therapist walk you through step by step how to do it. And you can see if you click on the filter here for meditation, there are lots of different practices. You can see the length of time, you can see the name, and you can click into the practice to learn a little bit more about it. Some of them are more advanced. You'll see this one is around physical or emotional pain. It can be great for a student who is dealing with something. Some of them will also be about building healthy relationships, either with themselves or with others. So the self-compassion exercises, those are really popular. Learning self-compassion, even the loving kindness meditation can be about building kindness for yourself, for others, repairing relationships. So you know your students best. You can decide, which of these practices might be best suited for them. You can do body scans or breathing meditations. This is really just focusing on paying attention to the breath, right? Focusing our attention. Or body scans. This is really going through every part of the body and just noticing it, building up body awareness because that's related to building emotional awareness. So definitely these body scans, these breathing meditations, they can be more for beginner students, and some of the ones around self-compassion, creating space around what's difficult, they might be a little more advanced. Mindfulness, a lot of people ask us, what's the difference between meditation and mindfulness? Meditation is really going to be a seated activity that you can do in the classroom with your students. They can do home alone. You can also do by yourself because they're great for your own personal well-being. And the mindfulness practices will be about being in the present moment. So some of them might be a seated audio guide, but some of them might be more active. You'll actually see here, active mindfulness. Some of them are around eating, paying attention to what you're doing. Mindful e-communication. This is a great one, especially if you get an email that you're struggling with, or for your students, a text message, learning how not to respond emotionally, but how to take a step back and think about the best response. So some of these might actually be an audio guide that you can listen to. And some of them will be a written guide like active listening. This is one of our starter practices. And you can use this in the classroom. We'll walk students through in a paired exercise, being a speaker, telling someone about their day. What does it feel like to be heard? And then being a listener, what does it feel like to do the listening and really being engaged in what somebody else is saying? So good relationship skills, good communication skills. There are a lot of different skills that the students build through these exercises. So my advice is to try these out yourself, just 5 minutes a day, maybe a few times a week. It can start to benefit your own personal well-being, but it will also help you learn what sort of practices we offer on Neolth and which practices are best for your students. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.